look like? You say you won't be free. What you wanna be free from? If it open up and ask you what and who you looking for, what you gonna say? Or do you know, do you know, do you know, do you know? Or tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what it look like. Do you know, do you know? Or tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what it look like to be free. Are you saying mentally? You say you want to live your life. Well, what does it look like? You say you want to be free. Well, what you want to be free from? Welcome to the huddle. Each one reach one. Each one teach one. If you are that one, then you already know you are enough. Enough to get it all right when everything going all wrong. We know that your attention is the most powerful thing you can pay. I'm honored to be standing in it right now in the moment or on the replay. Let's run the play. First down, touchdown. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, wardrobe coordinator. Say, baby, I close my eyes many nights, see what it looked like. For real, man. Dreams coming true. 4 authors, 1 book. That's what it looked like. Wearing that tonight, wearing that spirit. Sometimes what you wear ain't always what's on you, it's what's in you. Wearing that tonight, man. Want to give a shout out to my homegirl, the greatest co-host in the whole world. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Every time, on time. We all we got. We all we need. Tonight's word is infatuated. Powerful word, man. What are you infatuated with? How are we controlled through the emotion of infatuation? Alexa, what is the meaning of infatuation?
Infatuation is a strong feeling of attraction and fascination towards someone who you don't know very well.
A strong feeling, a fascination to someone or something that you really don't know well or understand. An intense passion, short-lived emotion that's rooted in no understanding. What are you infatuated with? I know there's many things I see that people get infatuated with. We get infatuated with trends, the latest thing. Kind of like as a kid, we see a commercial that gets us infatuated with the idea of wanting the latest toy. We become so emotionally passionate wanting this toy, and we finally get it, and it only lasts for about a week until the infatuation dies off. Short-lived. This ain't good or bad. This ain't right or wrong. Question is more powerful than the answer. If you understand how it works, you can understand how it works on you. Tell a story about my homeboy. Name was Jabbo. And we were young. Jabbo wanted to do one thing more than any other thing he could do, and that was shine, get respect. I mean, his whole life, that's all Jabbo wanted was to shine. So one day, me and Jabbo was riding, and we saw this Cadillac, candy paint, 22s. To my, she was sitting pretty. Jabbo say, turn around, cuz. We went over there. Jabbo asked the man what he want for it. Man gave Jabbo a price. Jabbo cut it on. I'm talking about it was knocking. Beating system, everything. Jabbo instantly became infatuated with the idea of this car would make him shine. When he pulled up in this car, everybody would say, boy, Jabbo done arrived. Boy, Jabbo the man. Boy, Jabbo getting all the attention. So Jabbo became passionate. I'm talking about in a short-lived time. He was working doubles at the job. Jabbo started trying to sell weed. He was doing anything he could to save up the money to get this car. He was infatuated with this car. Because this car he knew would get him respect, would get him attention, would make everybody have the perspective that, man, he done arrived. So he got the car. I never forget it. He said, Trav, man, I'm finna shut the city down. I mean, he was all into it. Got the whip. And he did what he said he was going to do. I'm talking about, hey, all the girls gave him the attention. He looked like he had money. All the dope boys respected him because his whip was like that. He finally arrived. And one day, me and Jabbo was together, and he had been gloating in his infatuation with this car. But it wasn't really about the car. I'm telling you, it was about attention. It was about respect. So Jabbo saw this girl coming. And Jabbo had his eye on her. He said, damn, boy, you see her? He said, man, she bad. So Jabbo kind of angered himself near his car. So when she walked by and she noticed the pretty car, that she would have to look at the surrounding of the car. And Jabbo would stand in the posture to say, yeah, that's my car. See, this is why Jabbo wanted the car. This is why he was infatuated with the car. She came up through the car. She didn't even look at the car. Car didn't even get her attention. And at that moment, Jabbo realized that in came a woman who wasn't amused by a car. And when he realized he didn't have what the real shine was he wanted, he instantly lost his infatuation with the car. I watched Jabbo stop giving a damn about the car when he saw a woman that he wanted didn't give a damn about a car. So Jabbo say, man, I'm going to be honest with you, Trav. I said, what's up? He say, man, I took out a loan to get the car, man. I was working like hell, man. He was like, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Man, these car payments killing me, cuz. He was like, man, then, you know what I'm saying? I got them big rims on there, man. That thing drinking up gas. And he started giving me all the logic and reason behind why. Man, I don't know if this car really worth this shine anymore. Or I don't really want this kind of shine. So Jabbo, When he sold the car, he wasn't fascinated with it no more. He made a little money off the car, but he was free. So during that time, Jabbo had entered getting his heating and air license, his HVAC license. He had just got his license, so Jabbo sold the car and Jabbo was free. Jabbo was like, Trav, man, I'm finna make a power move. I said, what's up, Jabbo? He was infatuated with something again. I said, what's up, Jabbo? He said, man, you know I just got my HVAC license. Finna buy me a work truck. Put Jabbo's HVAC on the side of it. And that's what he did. And he popped out with it. And he started getting real respect. Started getting real attention. He started attracting real women. So the lesson that Jabbo learned about being infatuated with something means when you passionately overwhelmed with interest and admiration about something that's short-lived and is rooted in not understanding. See, until he understood what real respect, real attention, real meaning of I have arrived, you'll be infatuated with any goddamn thing. So that's where we at. We're infatuated with Michael Jordan tennis shoes, material brands, with all the things that we can put on us to make us look like we happy, we successful, but it's short-lived. It don't really last long. They say they're going to drop some Jordans. Everybody talks about these Jordans come out. But 2 weeks later, when someone don't really know how to maintain and cleans their shoes, when they don't look new no more, pew, the infatuation is gone. It's short-lived. It's kind of like foods go. Kind of like foods go. So I asked the question, what are you infatuated with? It ain't good or bad, right or wrong. Look over, look in the past. Look at what the things you were infatuated with, about, the people you were infatuated, come on. Look at how it worked. Look at how short-lived it was. Look at how much you didn't understand, how you was overly excited and admired things that didn't matter for a small period of time. See, fools gold will stand the test of time. See, going back to Jabbo. See, when Jabbo stood what real respect is. See, real respect was rooted in what he do. Jabbo first summer, when he got his truck and got his license and stood as an owner of a business and a service. First summer, Jabbo told me, he said, man, you think I'm lying, man. I feel like a superhero. I feel like that shit you be talking for real. I said, why you say that? He said, man, because, man, in the summer, when they call me, they need me, man. And, man, I go in there and do my thing, and when I leave and feeling that fresh air, cold air blowing in a house, he say, man, ain't nothing more satisfying. See, now Jabbo got understanding about what real shine is. Not no motherfucking car and what you buy. It's about what you can do and who can depend on you. See, that ain't short-lived. That ain't an infatuation. You don't become infatuated. So that becomes a relationship. That becomes a bridge. That becomes timeless. Infatuated. Alexa, what is the opposite of infatuation?
As a noun, opposite can have a few meanings. 1. A person or thing that is opposite or contrary. 2. An
I must have been
antonym.
talking too
3.
slow for her.
An
She
opponent,
ready.
antagonist.
Alexa, what is the opposite of infatuation?
The opposite of infatuation is hatred, dislike, or disenchantment. Infatuation is a strong and often short-lived emotional attraction or captivation. Its opposite implies a loss of interest or disenchantment with the object of affection.
Yeah, when you lose the interest, when the trend has faded, when the thrill is gone. That's what happens to a lot of relationships. You're only as strong as the foundation you build anything on. That's a universal law. That's mentally, physically, spiritually, and from the soul. You is only strong as the foundation you build something on. So what is the foundation of a relationship? If it's infatuation, mean a short-lived thrill or admiration that ain't rooted in no understanding, that often fades in time. You lose interest when you're infatuated with something. It's only a matter of time. So if your foundation of a relationship is built on infatuation, not understanding, boy, she got a fat ass. Ooh wee. Oh, he cute. He got a nice car. See, all those are contingent to time. See how that works? So the foundation ain't rooted on what's real. The infatuation gonna be short-lived. That's just how it works. So we got to get back. We got to get back to what's real. And what's real is you. What's real is you. Who are you? I'm talking about when ain't nobody looking. When you can answer that question for your own self. So that's when the shine begin to happen. Because if you don't know who you are, that's why you get so infatuated with everything else. You have an overzeal, an admiration for things and people that you don't understand. We become infatuated with other people's image. Man, I want a car like him. I'm talking about him. He done sold ass and his soul to get it. Him. He done sold ass and his soul to get the things that you infatuated about. Him. So when you understand who you is, you start to put shit in context and you don't get too infatuated about anything. Because you're constantly grounded on the real. When you deal with people, they will see you for you. When I was 16, I had a 69 Nova painted green candy paint sitting on chrome way before Atlanta motherfucker put it in a song. To the left I lean beating in these city streets. I built that car. That car ain't built me. I built that car. That car didn't build me. I didn't have to stay in the parking lot. See how that work? See how that work? Who are you? If you don't know, man, you be infatuated with people on TV. You be infatuated with people who you think is everything you ain't. If you don't know who you are, man, you'll look at celebrities like God. And they really be the devil. Whole lot of people infatuated with the devil. And it keep on renewing itself every time it fades away. It knows how to come up with something new just to get your infatuation again. How to make you so excited and over passionately about something that you don't understand for a small period of time. Yeah, that's how it works on our mind. So what are you infatuated with now? See, listen, what? See, ain't none of this short-lived in the moment. It's real talk, man. We talking about hero training. I listened to a video from 12 years ago when I was on WBND radio. And I talk about the power of perspective. And we suffer because we look for love in all the wrong places. If I don't look within inside myself to find love and bring it out to share it, and realize that it's always with me in the moment, now here, I never find it nowhere. That's just how it works. I listened to me say this message 12 years ago. And it's the same message I say today. This ain't no infatuation. This ain't short-lived. This ain't short-lived. This don't fade. "12 years ago when I was saying that the power is on the inside, I had preachers telling me that you can't teach that perspective. They ain't preaching no more. They was infatuated with the idea of wanting to play a motherfucking preacher. They was just infatuated. They had a passion for a short-lived time that faded away. I'm 20 years strong in this game, saying the same goddamn thing. The same thing. We all we got. We all we need. As long as we're looking out. As long as we're looking out. We ain't going to realize that it's already in. It's right here with us. We ain't even got to reach for it. All we got to do is be it. But they got our perspective so twisted. I say we kill ourselves and we don't really care because when we look into the mirror, we don't see God standing there. I'm going to say it again. And if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. I say we kill ourselves and we don't really care. Because when we look into the mirror, we don't see God standing there. We got to look deep down inside and know that's where God lives. So when I look into the mirror, I know who God is. I'm going to try every gift I got, every skill that's in me to tell that many different ways as it take. But that's what I was born to do. That's what I was born to do. And that's what I'm doing. That ain't an infatuation. That's who I am. See how that works? So when you realize who you are and you be you, we human beings, it to each other, for each other. That's the only way it become real. It's through the real, for the real. Are you real? Alexa, who is the master?
The Honorable Trav P.
See, I'm real. She artificial. I program her. She don't program me. I have control. See how the perspective work? But if you ain't taught the right perspective, there's a perspective in reality that got us infatuated and feel, emotionally feel for a short, small time that AI is going to take over the world. We're infatuated with that feel. When AI is right here in front of me, and I call it Alexa. And from my perspective, Alexa, who is the master?
The Honorable Trav P.
I'm showing you way better than I can tell you. This ain't about fascination. I don't stand before nobody for somebody to be fascinated with me. Pick up what I'm dropping down. Use it. I'm going to tell a real life story. Shout out to my brother K-Dog, all the way from Texas. Talking real life shit, I ain't talking make believe. Come down here, man, as a young hero on a mission, working a job in leadership. He came in, he said, hey, man, I watched one of your videos, bruh, when you and Javon was on, man, a while back. Man, I just want to let you know, brother, I believe in you, man. I felt everything you said. He said, man, it was one line you said when you said, man, if you ain't never been that one person on the team that the other team been working all week to stop, man, it's hard to be understood. I said, yeah. He said, but man, I'm in Charlotte, and I know you from Charlotte. I know we don't know each other, but brother, I just want to meet you, man, and give my respect to say, bro, you impacted me with your words. So a year or two later, that's my brother today. And we was having a leadership conversation. He got a real technical, important job working with gas. He's telling me about how he saw a brother come in with despair in his face and in his eyes. And he said as a leader, he knew it was his responsibility to at least see what was going on, to care enough to see where this brother was, because when they go out in the field, they working with gas. So they got to be 100% in tune with the moment, because lives depend on the moment. So he said he talked to the brother, and the brother shared some things. And he said, bro, I'm just going to tell you, brother. He said, man, I told him what you told me. I said, what? He said, I told him, I said, brother, I just want you to know you are enough. That's what Chris K-Dog telling me, how he ran the play as a leader in a leadership moment. He said, I told him, bro, you are enough. He said, bro, it's like his shoulders instantly formed in a different posture. He said, so I just want to let you know, man, I picked that shit up, and I tried, and I use it, and I understand why you dropping it. See, this ain't about being fascinated. I don't do this for shine. I do this because I got an understanding and a gift to communicate through words and vibrations and emotions and power, that I can truly help my people understand their position so that they can work it. To protect, honor, cultivate, love, legacy, dignity, children. How every role operates. You can't follow me. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. If you really pay me some attention, and you've been paying me some attention, my goal, my spell, my intuition, my intentions is to make you unable or capable to follow anybody. You got to know what's inside and move with purpose and passion for those that depend on you. That's what heroism is about. So when you become fascinated with something or someone, that's because you don't understand how it works. Because if you real, you been real. And ain't nothing new coming in that's going to make you lose focus of what's already been here all the time with you. Back in the day when we used to hook up cars, I used to notice a pattern. Every summer somebody come out hard. A dope boy come out hard. They said, boy, he done brought that Chevy out. Boy, that thing hard. He finally got his respect. He finally got his attention. But it ain't never last 2 summers. You ain't never get to see the car when you can say, boy, I remember that thing came out. They don't never get to hold it long. It always seems to be fool's gold. Fool's gold loses shine in a matter of time. It was always fool's gold, and everybody was always infatuated with the fool's gold. I said when I was 16, I hooked up a 69, painted her green. Candy paint, chrome. She got old, man. She got old. I watched her get old. Wanted to bring her back. But she got old. She withstood the test of time. She was a 1969. She withstood all the time that waited for me, who were born in 79, plus 16. We talking about 96, 97, all the way from 69. She withstood all that time for waiting on me to get her and make her the greatest thing she ever could be. She ain't make me. I wasn't fascinated. I was real about that shit. So that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. The question is more powerful than the answer. Reflect back over your life. Sometimes it ain't about right or wrong, man. It's about the power of perspective. It's about how you see things. Alexa, what is the meaning of perspective?
As a noun, perspective is usually defined as a technique of depicting volumes and spatial relationships on a flat surface. As an adjective, perspective is usually defined as of or relating to the art of perspective, or represented according to its laws. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for perspective.
The power of perspective. Understanding how it works. Understanding your position in it. And using that understanding to make it work for you, around you. And protect yourself from those that's trying to work it on you with the wrong intentions. So that's the power of perspective, when you truly see your position and how it works. But when you get overhyped and admiration about something you don't understand, it's the power of perspective. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I had a realization today about this here hero training and about this here message. Because I've been saying the same thing for 20 years, but I ain't going to never stop trying to say it a different way, another way, so that new generations or anybody that pay me some attention can pick up what I'm putting down. Because love's in need of love. And if you really got love, whatever you consider that to be, I just call that the intentions that move through your actions and your expressions, when it's pure and when it's always given with the expectations of nothing in return but to benefit anyone who receive it, I call that love. So when you got love, you ain't got nothing to do with it but to give it. So love's in need of love, meaning we all we got, we all we need. I'm on a journey. I got a destiny. And I need every soul that shares that destiny in common with me to be in my path, so that we can help each other get there. So that we can help each other get there. It ain't going to work no other way. It ain't going to work no other way. I've been writing this here book. This a real book. This a real book, man. Hey, look, I can stop anywhere, open it up, and show you pictures. I mean, it's a real book. I've been writing. Everybody been telling me, man, I should write this book. I should write this book. I should write this book, Trav. You got to write a book. And let me tell you something, man. It was some real people in my life that I've been hearing tell me this for a long, long time. But it was something in the moment, something in the now, that all the things I've been hearing them say, for something special in that moment, I was listening. And it all made sense. So I needed everyone in my path that's poured into me, that's giving me guidance, that has given me something real over time and made it prove to be more than an infatuation or me being infatuated with someone, that we have stood the test of times. Man, I needed that. Brother Cam, you already know what it is. Brother Tate, you already know what it is, Brother Tate. I needed your conversation the other day. That's what brotherhood and camaraderie is about. Especially when you feel misunderstood in a world boys hell when you can call a brother that just know where you're coming from. If you ain't got that, then let me tell you something. You don't really understand how much you need that. That's something that we need. So when I say we all we got, we all we need someone to talk to in many different ways and in many different forms. And we don't need shit. Hey, look, we don't need shit. It's going to have us infatuated. We don't need none of this trend shit. I said, if you understand what matters to who matters and who matters and who matters to what matters, man, life will get kind of easy around here. So I had a real life conversation this week with my wife, raising a teenage daughter who in this here world, who ain't above none of the bullshit. Her as a teenager and us as parents. She inspired and cultivated by everything she sees. But as a father and as her mama, we have conversations to have to agree and compromise or to say, what is our standards? And sometimes I could come off ignorant or male dominant, and they say, and all I'm saying is, I just don't want my baby to feel like she need anything to be beautiful but a new day and a fresh start. I don't want her to be infatuated. None of this shit that don't last. Because that shit can play out tomorrow. That shit can play out tomorrow. And relationships have been destroyed over arguments about something that didn't even matter. Bullshit. You was arguing about a certain type of outfit that was in style at the time, and that argument led to some real hurtful words to each other, and those words unbroke some things and loosened some things that you don't know that could get tightened back up, all because of an outfit. Now 3 years later, no one would even dare wear that outfit because that outfit ain't in style no goddamn more. And all because we got so emotionally aroused about something we was infatuated with. See how that works? Ain't nobody above the bullshit. And as real as that is, ain't nobody above that. I remember my daddy told me, don't you get no earrings in your ear. That's what a motherfucking punk wear. And for the life of me, at 14, I just had to convince myself, man, my daddy don't know what he talking about. And as a father now, I look back then to imagine what he really felt when I put them big ass goddamn nuggets in my ears. Oh, I couldn't wait to get them nuggets that kind of looked like the African continent. I was the first one in my high school that had real gold teeth that didn't come out my mouth. With the big nuggets, with the big chain, with the goddamn dope boy car. I was young and shining. Oh, I was infatuated with it. But I look at my life now, and I'm looking at the things my daughter, my son could be infatuated with. But now my position done changed, and I'm like, hell no. I wish he would. I wish he would. Hell no. I wish he would. I wish, but I did. So it's all about a cycle, understanding how it works. We all children that done gotten old. So I'm not saying being infatuated or infatuation is a wrong thing or a good thing or a bad thing. I'm saying when we was children, we became fascinated with certain things because we understand. But the older we get as grown-ass men and women, man, infatuation and being infatuated with some shit, I'm going to just be honest enough to say that's some child shit. That's some child shit. That's some child shit. That's some child shit. If you want to understand it, go back to when you was a child. Hopefully you got to go back. Hopefully you got to go back. That's some child shit. I ain't saying it's wrong. I understand it. I knew what that respect was when you had a nice car. I wanted it. But that was some child shit. I did that when I was a child, when I was 16 and 17. I was amongst some young dudes at the camp. And they was infatuated with shining. I remember when the saying came about flex, they was talking about flex. What's your biggest flex? What's your biggest flex? They say, Mr. Trav, and they was laughing, you know. Mr. Trav, what's your biggest flex? So they listening to rap songs about biggest flex. So they say, Mr. Trav, what's your biggest flex? I said, well, my biggest flex is I jumped off the porch owning my shit. I ain't never paid rent. And they look like, see, they ain't understand. I said, my biggest flex is I ain't never paid rent. Jumped off the porch, owning my shit. I bought the first home at 21. I was past motherfucking thinking a car gonna make me shine. I was past thinking a car gonna make me shine. Or give me respect, or help somebody think I done arrived. See, I knew shining for real was fuck rims. When I tore off and put a whole new roof and gutters and windows. See, you don't get no respect for that. Most people don't even understand that. Most people don't be infatuated with no shit like that. Man, I want to be like Mr. So-and-so. He bought a house and remodeled it. A young man. Ain't nobody infatuated with the truth. They're infatuated with some bullshit. So all I'm saying is leave that to the children to understand and learn themselves. Leave that to the children to understand so that they can look back and learn themselves. Like you said, we all children that has gotten old. Through age, development progresses. Some of our development have been arrested. When you arrest, that means you attain it. You hold it back. Woe to the guy, man, who's in his late 30s and 40s, who's never had respect, never felt like he was somebody, never walked in a room and turned heads. And now he finally make enough money to buy the car he feel will give him that. Man, in real life, amongst real men, in the latter ages of 40, boy, that's some sad shit. And if that's you, it's all good. Just wake up and get real, man. Don't be infatuated with no shit. Leave that shit for them kids. Don't be infatuated or don't have no infatuation for no fat ass and none of that shit. Have dignity, have respect, man. Be real, man. I ain't saying what you can or what you can't do. But what I'm saying is you got to be real in whatever you do. And being real in whatever you do is rooted in your intentions. You got to know the why behind the why. Why do I come on here every Thursday? Because I got a gift and I want to share it. And I don't know why I can't stop, but I won't. Well, why you feel like you got to share it? Because ever since a little boy, I've been wanting to prove that I'm somebody. Because it seems like the people that I really want to tell me, they see me, they understand me, they know it. Seems like everybody knows but them. And they be having me fucked up sometimes. So it creates a rage and an ego and a passion in me that ain't short-lived or it's long-term. It's really why I come on here and really tell the truth, man. In my own way that I call hero training. It's really why. I want to prove. I want to prove that another man can tell another black man the absolute truth in love, honor, and respect. In a way that he don't have to be determining the value or his level of being intelligent or being accepted or being anything. I'm talking about, I just want to prove that I can sit here and talk the highest knowledge of level of understanding with my people who pay me some attention in just regular black folk talk. I want to prove I can do this. Because the people that know me most act like I can't. When I've been doing this shit my whole life. That's really why I'm on here. That's really why. You just got to get behind the why and the why. And when them your intentions, oh, it be real. See, that's what make me real. That's what make me real. Because I know why I'm doing it. I know me. And I know what I'm teaching in my own way. It's a lot of people out there that call it sacred. They call it hidden. They think you got to be this to get it. You got to go through all this. And I know on my soul, I'm teaching it for free. In the purest way it could be. There's power in these here words. There's power in these here words. These here words cultivate and shape your mind. They shape your perspective. And there's a power in the way you see things. I talked to my brother Javon Clark. Shout out to my brother. We got something brewing real powerful. But I had a realization today. I say, man, I realized one thing, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. We can't go around Jesus to teach black people. It ain't going to happen. That's the foundation of everything in a black person's mind in America. Can't go around it. Got to go through it. I said, if we go through it, brother, I said, hey, brother, I realized that, and I realized I've been wrong. I've been trying to go around it. I've been trying to get people to see over it, but I got to go through it, and if I got to go through it, the only way to go through it is to go through it and help us understand our perspective of it. If you keep on looking out for Jesus, we're going to keep on being here like we've been here waiting. But if you look inward for Jesus, you'll realize that he ain't coming back because he ain't never left. He came when you came. And all we got to do is be him for each other. That kills the fascination. That kills being infatuated with fool's gold. They kill it. I came to that realization today. Can't go around it. Can't go around it. Can't go around it. I don't care how woke you think you is. You can't go around it. It's embedded in our mind. And I'm saying that to say, I got to give my gift to the people. That's why I do it. And I can't be real about why I do it if I ain't going to truly understand what's wrong with the people. You can't go around. You got to go through it. So it's all in our perspective. Listen, y'all. Just think. Just think about the way you see it. Just think. It's all true about something. Just dig deep to get the point. I swear it's a beautiful awakening. I swear it's a beautiful awakening. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Tell me what it looked like. If it looks like you, if it sounds like you, if it moves like you in your mind. Right here. You see right there on that book cover. It's a target. See, that's the target. Once they get it right here, it controls the perspective. I'm asking you, close your eyes and tell me what you see. Right there. Right there. That's where it's going to be at. Right there. Close your eyes right now and tell me what you see. In the matter of God. When you see something that look and sound like you free. But if it don't, you subject to be fascinated and have a fascination with any goddamn thing they give you to feed that for a small amount of time until they replace it with something new. Because ain't no connection to where the power lives inside of you. That's my message. I love it. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I've been on this journey for 45 years. I have some good times as well as I have shared some tears. I'm getting better and better every day, feeling like I'm moving in the right way. My baby say, my king, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. And I need you. I need you, man. Confession of needing someone is way more powerful than saying I love you. I need you. I need every last one of y'all who paying me some attention. We all we got. We all we need. I need you. I want to give a shout out, man. Everybody done bought this here book. Amazon.com, Hero Training, The Power of Perspective. 4 authors, 1 book. 4 authors, 1 book. I published this book as my wife and my children. We all the authors. And I helped them understand that they wrote this book. They the subject matter. I'm a hero and I stand as a hero because they give me a reason to be. This our book. It's powerful. This legacy. This real. It's real. And I ain't just saying this to say I wrote a book. I'm saying this because I believe in this. I stand on this. I put my soul on this. I believe when you open this first page, and you start to read, let me show you the first passage. Yeah, I gotta take time to promote myself. A change is coming. That's the first picture you see. This passage was dedicated to my nephew, RJ. I'm going to read a passage, y'all. My 7-year-old nephew just explained to me how his alpha wolf and all his powers of goodness live inside his heart. He said that most people can't find their alpha wolf and powers of goodness because they don't know where they live. He started laughing. Then he said, they be looking in the woods, in the forest and stuff. That's what my nephew told me. It's real life. What is the point of what my nephew told me? Just give you a taste of how the book goes. What is the point of what my nephew told me? The point is a divine moment of childlike wisdom. The boy reveals a truth that adults forget. Your powers, your goodness, and your inner leadership don't live out there in the world. They live inside your own heart. The alpha wolf symbolizes strength, guidance, and spirit. Most people never find theirs because they keep searching outside themselves. But the truth has always been within. Sometimes the clearest guidance comes from a child who still remembers where the magic lives. And then I have reflection questions. The questions be more powerful than the answer. Have you ever been looking for your powers outside of yourself? What would happen if you trusted the strength in your own heart? Who or what reminds you of your inner alpha? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? My nephew, who was 7 years old at the time, understood the truth. The truth is so simple that a child understands it. The older we get, we make it more and more complicated. But the truth is child. There's power in simplicity. That's what a child said. That's how I open up my book. That's what my message about. So I ain't just promoting. So I can say I sold a book. I wrote a book because I come on here every Thursday and I talk this power for free. And all you got to do is pay your attention to me. But it don't be a lot of people on here. And that's cool, because if you that one, you are enough. But I wrote a book saying the same thing. And some people want it that way. Some people need it that way. You say you want to live your life. Well, what does it look like? You say you want to be free. Well, what you want to be free from? You've been knocking at heaven door. If it open up and ask you what and who you're looking for, what you gonna say? Or do you know, or do you know, or tell me what it looked like. You say you really want to be free. Are you saying mentally or physically? It's important to know because you already may be free. So I'm going to write it in a book. I'm going to sing it. I'm going to talk it. I'm going to preach it. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get it to my people. And I already told you why. I love you, man. Get that book. It's worth it.